morning to all.
Good morning.
I am here to uh, discussing about this topic, yesterday topic, fat, fat and patience. So we should always believe on ourselves, and when we work hard, and keep patience, and
Loudly.
we should always believe on ourselves. Good morning to all.
Good morning.
Today I am going to share my own thought about yesterday topic, that faith and belief and patience. Faith means believing. When first of all, patience. We should keep patience. When we keep patience, so we can do anything and achieve anything. But we should not think too much about anyone. If you keep patience, so you can do something for your life. Like you can you can do many things whatever you want to get. And second thing, believe. We should believe in yourself. When we believe, so we can get something, get something. And when we believe, so many people think that you can do anything. And if you will not believe, so many people not think good about you. Thank you.
Glad to know you. Start.
So welcome back to all the Art Stepper with Imran Patel. Good morning, sir. Good morning to all.
Good morning.
So we all are welcome. We all are sitting here for discussing about the topic, Monday topic about the faith and the patience. We all know about for getting success in our life. The both thing is important. If we don't have one thing like the patience or belief, then we cannot get success. Because in the world, so many person they are not believing in themselves. The means of that they are believing in their friends, teachers, and everyone, but they are not believing in themselves. That's why they never to get success. But in our world, so many people they are just who are getting success now. So on that time they are believing in themselves. That's why they never to get success. So we should believe on self, and we should also believe in the God self. We should not have God self. We should believe on the God teachers, the means of that who is showing the way for getting a success. So we should believe on ourselves and our mistake. If anyone is explaining that we did mistake on that time, we should believe that yes, I did mistake. So second is the patience. It means so that for getting something in life, if you are too much hardworking for getting anything, so on that time you should keep patience. If you will not keep patience on that time, you can not get anything. So any person who achieved their goal, the means of that they used to keep patience. On that time they are getting success. The means of that when you will keep patience now, on that time a very hard work will be too much easy for you. And when you will start to keeping pace on a steps on that time, you will not go, but you will complete your all work. When you will not keep pace on a steps on that time, the very easy work will be too much hard for you. So that's on the thought.
Today I am presenting about the topic. So let's start. Faith and patience are both important in our life. Faith means belief. Belief is very important in our life for getting success. But we will not believe in ourselves, so we cannot achieve anything in our life. But we will believe in ourselves, so we can achieve everything in our life. So we should always believe in ourselves. And sometimes many people say that you can't to do this work, but believe in ourselves and say that I can do it everything in my life. And sometimes many people say that, and many people give good advice, and many people also give that advice. So always take good advice and believe in ourselves. And second, patience. Patience is also important in our life. We should always keep patience in our life for growing good. And when we keep patience, so we think that we can achieve success easily by keeping patient. How will we get to success easily? My dear friends, we can grab the right and opportunity at the right time. So thank you.
Yes, you told very well. So as I think it also about this the topic that the faith is a very important for the human life, because as I think the front one thing is a very important for the human. If any kind of this woman who has a getted the success, so I want to tell you that the how they have get how they have got means that the friend they are believing on their self means that the totally it's depend on your mind, your feelings, your realization that the how are you realizing. As we all know that the what we are thinking that about ourselves, our future, our success, it is a very important. Yes, we are believing on ourselves, so we can do the everything. But the wild thing to any kind of this work, I want to tell you that the, we should not be the anger because the which work we can do very easy. But the on that time the anger is a coming, so I think that the which work we can complete very easily that can be destroyed by our anger. So therefore, the for completing and the for getting the success, the patience must be on your as well as the hope and the patience is the same thing in your life. If you have a patience and the hope, you can do everything. So as I think that in the world, the one thing is also important that like a patience.
Yes, yeah, as you say that patience is very important when you have the anger. So you have to be a patient person. If you are not having the patience, so you can destroy the anything and you can destroy your situation. I think if on that time that kind of situation can be worst. So I think the patience is must there, and the faith is also is like that. If you have the worst situation in your life, so you can be defeated by the faith and patience. If you will believe in yourself that I can do everything in my life, so you can be able to overcome that kind of situation. And if you have the patience, on that time you will be able to uh, achieve anything in your life, because the time is the biggest healer which can destroy the whole things and which can make the all things. So I think if we have the both things, so we can achieve anything in our life.
Patience is most important for our life. Just like when one person is is keep patience, uh, he achieve many things, just like her success and many advantage. And second, faith is believing yourself and many things.
Okay, so now I would like to share my own thought about the topic faith and patience. So both things are very important, and just like Jaditi said that we should believe on ourselves. But how beliefs can develop? Because if you are because without hard working and without the knowledge, beliefs cannot develop. If you want to, it means if you want to that I will achieve my goal. So firstly, you have to develop belief on yourself. And for believing in yourself, firstly you have to start your work, and after that it means you should work hard for your goal. Because when you will work hard for your goals, so beliefs automatically develops in your life. So firstly you have to believe on yourself after working hard. And the second thing is patience. So patience, it doesn't mean sitting silently. It means it is the ability to work with a hope and consistency. So when we work hard for our goal, so maybe we cannot achieve our goal in a first time. Maybe our health may not good, and maybe our situation may bad. So on that time we need to keep patience, because without patience you cannot achieve your goal. We all know about the Thomas Edison. He tried 1000 times. It means he tried a lot. So we can imagine that how much patience he kept. So but today's generation, if I talk about the today's generation, so we don't have the patience. When we fail first time, second time, third time, so we think that everything has lost. But both things are very important. So these are my thoughts.
As you said that very nice thing. But as you all are welcome by me into the group discussion, as you all say that's something different all about faith and belief and the patience. Yesterday topic which is being taught by the sir, and now I would like to say one thing. My dear brother and sister, you have shared something related with the definition. But my dear brother, why it is important? Why they necessary? Some point of view has been shared by the Niharika. But my dear brother and sister, now in this ultra model, many things and many obstacles are being watched by us. Nowadays, the main problem is the attention or giving the attention. Now we are using the ultra model world like the social media and the chat GPT and all the things are being used by us. We have faith until or unless we cannot be achieving everything. Because my dear brother and sister, now the patience is all about to be while scrolling the reels. Our patience is only for the 5 minutes. The dopamine, which is also has been known by us. So why we are understanding the patience and the faith, both definition are being known by us. But now the ultra model world, the pupil and the student aspirant, everybody are skipping from their side because everybody are depressed. Everybody are doing such a kind of thing. So what would you like to say about it? We have the definition, we have the information, but how can be built by us? Because my dear brother and sister, attention power is getting low day by day. It is the main point which is being understood by us. Now, having got the success and failure, it is very true. But nowadays, for being a happy person, for being a peaceful, we have to realize how to gain it. This is the main question for everybody, that you have to found out it, because watching and working on yourself, it is being watched by everybody in this ultra model world. The study is being done by the scientists. They are watching the social media in a day, the 6 hour 8 hours. Every individual student and the aspirant are watching. That time they are unable to be give their attention. How they may be able to get their success? This is the main question, that you have to be keep patience and keep faith for yourself. That yes, yes, one day I will bloom. I am able to get everything, because now we are at tension here, that we are learning something. We are listening to me. You are listening to me. Why? Because you have attention. After this 5 minutes, this attention can be broken by you. Why?
Less
But
attention.
everybody are laughing. This is the main question. The patience, it is all about to be attention. How much patience you have? If everybody have abused you, that time we have to be keep patient, that I will respond to you after the some time. As same at distraction are too many obstacles are being brought by you. That time how to we make our patience a faith on yourself. This is the main thing. So if you want to say anything, you may be able to share and you may be able to cross the question.
Yes, bhai, I'm totally agree with you. The patience in today's time, the patience is very less in the every person. So because of the small things, agree. People's angry very fastly. Means angriness is a very much amount to show in the every person. So today's time patience is a very less in every, even a small children's they don't have a patience for their work, for their studies, and they can't understand these things. Patience is a very important for the students, for the elders, for the youngest, for everyone. So according to me, faith and patience are very important for the every person, and we keep a faith in our heart, and patience in our soul, because if we keep faith and patience in our heart and soul, so on that time we can definitely achieve everything for our future, for our dreams, and everywhere you will go. So on that time faith and patience is very important. Without faith and without patience, you can't do anything for your dream, for your journey, and for your goals. I think that.
Yes, Didi, you are totally right. So I think that the patience and the faith, that both things are very important for getting the success, because now this time we all want to get something and we all want to get the success in life. But I think that the if you have the belief and if you have the patience in yourself, so you can definitely get something in life. And friends, believing is not about that you are believing in yourself. You have to believe on your in yourself, and you have to believe on God, and you have to believe on the situation circumstances. Because friends, whenever you are going to start any work or anything, so that time there are many situations and the circumstances come, it is very necessary, because you know very well that problems are the part of life. So we should never give up, and we should never fear with the problems, because problems is a part of life. So you have to face and you have to handle the problem and the situation. If you have the belief, so you can definitely you can definitely handle the situation. And friends, as the Niharika Didi said, that the believing is very important. Firstly, you will have to believe, and then after work hard. Because if you have the belief, so no one can stop to you, and no one can defeat to you. So we must have the belief in ourselves. And next thing is all about the patience. I think that the patience is that you are working very hard, but you are just waiting for the right time, because you know very well that everything, we can get everything, but with if you have the patience in your life, then you can be able to get. Because for example, suppose that you plant and you grow any plant, but if you will dig every day and you will watch to plant that it is not growing, so I think that it will never grow. So if you have the patience, so you can be able to get something, and your plant will be the very means your plant will be grow after the long time. So you will have to keep patience in your life also. So I think that the both things are very important. If you want to be successful, so you must have the patience and the faith in yourself. So that was my thought.
Okay, so today I will share my own thought about a wonderful topic, faith and patience. So, faith and patience are two qualities of everyone life. And faith, if we have a faith and we believe in ourselves, faith teach us believe in ourselves and keep believe for good result. And patience teach us that without hesitation we should wait for a perfect time and never give up. And success does not come success does not come very early. Very early we should always if we have faith and patience, so we can do anything. And we watch that many students come in our coaching for learning English. So everyone learn English. And we watch that some student learn 1 month and 2 month, and they leave coaching because they have no patience and faith. So if we have faith and patience, so we can do anything. That's it.
So today I will share my own thought about this topic. So friends, we all know that faith and patience most important in everyone's life, because patience teach us that strength and confidence. We have faith, so we don't give up easily. We keep working hard and move forward without any problems. And sometimes when problem come in our life, so that time we stop our work. But this thing is not good, because problem teach us that important lesson, and mistake also teach us that valuable things. So don't think about this thing, and always believe in ourselves, because patience most important in everyone's life, because we start believe in ourselves, so we can achieve whatever we want to achieve. So always believe in ourselves. And next thing is that so that's my thoughts.
Yes, I am agree with you, Nazmin. As we know that the faith and patience are both related with each other, and we know that here we know that we are a lot of students for the group discussion, and also we know that every person will take time for speaking many thoughts, but still we are waiting for a chance. That is called the patience, and we have the faith that we will speak something, maybe something different compared to other person. We have the faith, that's why we are here. And as a student, we know that many times we think a lot of things, but we know that we have to keep patience without because everything take time, and especially the biggest achievement always take the large time, means a very a lot of amount of time for getting the success. But that time we have to keep patience, we have to wait for the another chance. Maybe we are getting fail again and again, as you said it about the heart, about the problems. So we know that we have to face a lot of problems. Without facing the problems we can't get experience, as well as we can't learn new things. Because if we are not making the mistakes, it means we are doing the same thing again and again. And whenever we make the mistake, so that time we learn something new, and that time we think that yes, I can do. Means we somewhere and somehow we got a lot of faith, and that's how we create our fortune for our own self. This is how it's work. Without the faith we can't do anything, because it is the first step for believing on ourselves that we can do. So I want to know some more thoughts about other person, what they are, that maybe they are agree with me or not.
Yes, Didi, you are saying correct. Faith and patience both are very important when we're doing any kind of work. So, firstly, you have to believe in yourself.
But what happened, many times challenges come in our life. On that time, we doubting ourselves, we think I can't do this. But if we don't believe, sometimes we doubting in ourselves, but this is wrong. If we don't believe in ourselves, so we can't achieve our success. And patience, if we're doing any kind of work with continue, it is called patience. And patience give us strength, hope. But sometimes what happen, we just think that I can't do this, but we should believe in ourselves. That's all.
Yes, Didi, I am agree with your thoughts that which you have said. So I think that the patience and the faith, they both are very important in our life for achieving the any kind of things. And without the just like day and night, we cannot take the whole day, and we cannot analyze the whole day that what is the day. But if there is a night and there is a morning, so that then we can analyze that which kind of things they are, and we can work very nice. And the same things it happens in our life for achieving the any kind of things and for doing the any kind of things. The faith and patience, both things is important in our life. And sometimes some person they doubt in their self that I can't do this kind of things, and I don't have this kind of capacity, and I don't have this kind of facility. So this is not a correct thing, my dear. If you have a belief in yourself that I can do whatever I want to do, so definitely you are bound to get whatever you have decided in your life. But if you don't have a patience, so that then you cannot be able to achieve that things, because while if you will not keep the patience, so that then you will decide and you will work and you will think different kind of things for doing in your life. You will not stay only one work, you will try to do different work in your life. So it is not a correct for achieving the any kind of things. When you have decided one time, so you have to stay on that work, then you can be able to get whatever you want to get. So for achieving the any kind of things, that both are very important in our life. And now I will want to listen from others thoughts.
As I think that if you want to achieve something in life, the both things are very important. The first thing is faith. The faith means believe in ourselves and our abilities. When we when we take any decision, so on that time we must believe in our decision. And second thing is patience. Patience means giving up continue effort. In life, many times many times we not got the success. So on that time we should not lose the hope and confidence, loss and patience, because it gives us motivation for moving forward.
Yes, Priya, you are saying correct that faith and patience both are very important in our life. But it is very difficult also for bringing in our life, because what happens sometimes everyone wants to get something in their life. But what happens sometimes they think that how we can be able to create faith in ourselves, because they start to work continue. But after that, after this sometime when motivation is lost by them, so that time they think that now cannot be able to do this type of work which they want to get. And after that them believe decrease day by day, and after that they think that nothing can be done by them. But it is very difficult things, so how we can be able to maintain these things. But if you will watch to them person, the person who is working continue and who is more power for creating anything, so just like what happens when we come in the architect academy, so that time we don't know anything in the English. But what happens whenever we enter in the classroom, and whenever we watch to every person, so many students who speaks very well English, and after that having watched to them, we think that now we can be able to speak English very nice like them. So that time we faith come in our life. And so what happens if you want to increase your faith, so that time it is very important that you will have to watch the environment. What happens we don't think that about the environment, that which type of environment should in our life. When you will have the good environment, so automatically your faith means power will increase day by day. But and second things also that which is a patience. Patience, what happens sometimes we got failure, but what happens we was there we have got failure, so now nothing can be able to achieved by us.
So failure teaches us that we have to work continue. If you are facing the failure, so this is nothing, because if you are facing the failure, so there was the your misunderstanding that you have not understood anything, and therefore you have got failures. And if everything will be learned, anything will be learned by you, so that time you will have to create your own confidence. And when you will have the confidence, so automatically your patience will be maintained by you.
Today about this topic, faith and patience. Faith is very important in our life because if you start many work, so know that believe in ourselves.
Faith and patience both are very important in our life. Many people in this world reached on their goals because they never lost hope. Just like the seeds takes some time to grow into a tree, our efforts also needs some time to bring the success.
So I would like to also express my own thought about very wonderful things, that is the faith and the patience. So as per my thinking, the both the topics are connecting with each other when we are using these things in a good way. As like the Shanu Didi also mentioned about that we should keep the faith in a God. But as per my thinking, we should keep, but not only, because sometimes I have seen the lazy person and who always talks about the fortunate, and they always think that I have a faith on the God and I have a patience that God will give me something good in my future. But only you are sitting silently and just you are thinking that patience is the ability to keep the silence on having believed on the God. But as per my thinking, not only just you are believing on the God and you are sitting silently and you are thinking that God is very great and God is watching everything, so God will give me something. But it will not happen. If you want to get something, so you must believe on the God, as well as you will do something, you will do the hard work for getting something. Just you are thinking that I am sitting silently on the cycle and I have a belief on the God that yes, definitely I am going to reach in my destiny. So it will not happen. For reaching in your destiny, you need to push the pedal for reaching somewhere. So same things also happen. We must believe on the God. We must believe on us, because God is sitting in our heart. So we must believe on ourselves. So at that time you are believing on the God, because the whenever birds are flying in the sky, so the birds is not believing on the other person, on the God. Just the birds are believing on their self, on their wings, which has been provided by the God. So same things also happen. We must believe on our power, on our strength, which has been given by the God. Because God gave you something special. Only you need to recognize. And I have listened one line that keep the when you will keep the patience, you will become a patient. I listen it, but it does not happen only when you are sitting silently. So at that time you will become the patient. But you know you are trying to finding your mistakes where I am doing a lot of the mistake. Therefore, I am unable to get my dream. I am unable to get my destiny. So at that time, you can be able to change your destiny and you can be able to get something in your life. You need not to sitting silently. Only you need to recognize your power and you need to believe in yourself, and then you should keep the patience. So if you have some types of the question for the this topic, so you can ask.
So you have said silence with the patience. Okay, so you all have listened that silence is not always ego. So what would you like to say? Always everybody saying that you have a ego, that's why you are silent.
Silence not means that you are.
No, no, many times
Silence means you are
anybody are
thinking
saying
that
this
when
thing.
we are not speaking anything, so it is a silence. It is not silence. Silence means just you are sitting only having believed on the God that I am very
now, I have a
silent,
question.
God is watching me, so God will give me something. Silence means not that just you are not saying any word, so you are a silent person. It does not mean.
When the many questions in our mind, burden is all the world, all the family, all the situation. That time we go on silence. So that time it may be patience or not, patient or not.
What?
We are silent. We are thinking. We have an idea. That time, what would you like to say? Suppose that you have given the exam. You have lots of problem. You have given the four attempt. You have lost four attempt only. After that, you may be stay the silence or not.
Yes, maybe we should stay silent, but only not silent. We should try to find our mistake. Which types of the mistake I am doing? That's why I am unable to crack this exam. Only you are thinking that I have a patience, the my parents is giving me a lot of the burden, so I unable to handle it. Not it. We have listened about the Sakti Dubey. She also crossed the UPSC exam in a fifth attempt. So maybe she got a lot of the burden.
Not all about
so
the exam.
she,
Just all
in
about
a,
yourself. You
in
are right.
ourselves we can also relate because in our other field when we will go, so we can it.
Maybe Rahul, if you have a question, you may be able to ask.
Maybe now we are.
Yes.
I wanna ask that always be patient and faith will be good for us for achieving any kind of success.
So we have a great example of the MS Dhoni, Captain Cool, which is being known by us. He is the biggest cricketer as well as the Captain Cool. Everybody has been said by them that my dear brother and sister, patience, many problems are being faced by you. Sometimes we become the unstoppable, sometimes we become the very arrogant and very fantastic things being done by you. Now, if I would like to suggest you one example, now having got the success, how to be deal it, having got the failure, how to be deal it, both things are same, but there, here and there only the patience which can be make you powerful. Now having got the first failure in my life, now I was irritated. I couldn't be able to make myself to be adapt anybody. That time I was looking like depressed. So this situation are being faced by everybody, so how may be possible to be handled by you while making yourself patient. Now, while coming the RK's Capricorn, biggest question are being asked by us that if you will stay here, only 156 sentence, so you may be able to learn every English anywhere. So why? Why we are saying that we are checking your patience. As same, the MS Dhoni are being made the Indian cricket team captain. Why? He has got the selection after the 26th year, but the many of the players were playing with with his who was playing in the under 19 World Cup, like Yuvraj Singh, many of the players Gambhir who was playing, but he have the patience. That's why he can be become the captain cool. Why the Gambhir and Yuvraj couldn't be the captain?
Sorry,
This is
Riya,
the
I didn't ask the full question. So sorry for interruption.
Yeah.
So as we all know that the Mahabharat held, and the Sri Krishna went there for 3 times for having patience and for achieving some kind of villages, but they never give. And at the end, he said that I will never fight with you. The army of me will be against of me, and I will never fight. But at the last, he forgot about the patient, and then after he said to the Arjuna that you will have to just fight your battle, because now this time there is not a time of being patient. And Arjuna also faith on the Krishna, and he started to battle.
you have to be own Arjun on your life. This is the main question. That
No, question
No,
is
no,
that
for you, that you
we
have to
should
be.
have patience on that time or not.
this is very necessary, my dear brothers and sisters. Some battles are being fought by you because every time being a humble, being a reasonable, it will be also harmful you. That if anybody has abused you a very bad manner, that time we have to keep patient. But after this some time, it is being realized by us. The reply should be given by you, but not the shout. By the making the noise, how much has been helped by him, you that while working on yourself, the biggest revenge is while working on yourself. being your best version, that time nobody can be able to jealous. Everybody who has left you, they will jealous you. Now are being watched by us that after this sometime, it may be you will reach on your place. Those were saying, those were criticizing why you were going to the RK Academy when you will become the IAS, IPS, whatever you want to be, engineer, being got by you, your target, that time they will, their mouth will be stopped. Now, this is the being done by you. Arjun, why the Krishna was saying about it? The Arjun all about to be, we have the patience when we have everything. We have the patience when we have nothing. We have the patience when we have the friend circle. Because until or unless which kind of words are being used by us, that they you may be hurt them. If I will talking the four group of the friends, that time I should keep my mouth looking like to be behaving a friendly. Our friend, childhood friend is different. To be making each other fun and insulting. After some time we will be there together. But my dear brother and sister in the Artist Cap Academy, many times I need to be control myself. I need not to be speak whatever I should be speak because there is no time to be speak. This time is not good. So that time I have to be keep patient. This should be learned by you. Now you have to be express your thought, your free mind, your patience. When we have a patience now, my dear brother and sister, satisfaction always comes. Now this time we are fulfilled that with our desire that I will reach somewhere. But now we are wasting our time in the social media all over to this. This is making fun. If you wanted to give more answer to Arman, you may be able to give. Mahabharat. No, no.
Okay, so just like Bhaiya said that we should keep patience every time whenever we get failure. So that I want to say one thing. So that what happens when we keep too much patience. So that time what happens with us? That time increase for getting our goal. So on that time, this type of work should be done by us.
Didi, you told very well. But I want to tell you that what happened in our life, when we fail in our life, so you cannot say that I can do it, I cannot do anything. If you are
Yes.
failed, so it is a very good for you. That the how many time you will fail, so how too much experience you will get. And we also know that in this the world experience is a very important. But what happened in our life? That's as the many senior might said that on that time we are not getting success, so we began to take the very difficult decisions, as you can say that a very bad decision. We have about the many kind of this student also who is not getting the success, so they begin to die. Means that totally they begin to lose their life. So it is a not important in our life. That's a I want to tell you that we got the very wonderful life. We have to also enjoy. But we are watching the dream something. So it is a very important for the human. But if you have a not patience, so you can't do anything because the friends and my sister, what happened in our life that for getting the success, you have to keep the patience because if you are thinking it is a very good, but you can't get it a very directly, you will have to keep the patience when you will do the work continue on that time you will have to keep the patience because when you will do any work in the very continue, so and that time you will be able to regret, means that you will be able to feel that how when my work will complete, when I will get it, when I will reach near it. So on that time we have to keep the patience. Therefore the key patience is a very important for a human.
Okay, Bhaiya, you have given good thoughts.
Yes, I want to show you that just like Rahul Bhaiya has asked you that we should keep patience in our life. So sometimes it is necessary and sometimes we should take the good decision that which kind of work I should do or not. What happened many times some person they don't think that I should do this kind of things or not and they began to take the any kind of actions. Before taking the any kind of action we must think and we must realize that which kind of work I am going to start. So that is a good or not. And after doing that kind of things, I will get the result something or not. So if for doing this kind of things, we must keep the patience and faith. Then we can be able to do anything in our life.
Yes, Didi, I am agree with you. That patience is very important for our life. But as so many persons in the world, they are not keeping patience for getting success. You're watching that certain person got a success. Why they got success? Because they believe on themselves and also they are keeping patience. So that's why they want to get success. But we are watching in a world, there's one person who are not getting success. That means of that, they're not keeping patience on themselves. So that's why they never will get success. We are watching to farmer when he sits on that time he keep patience the 4 to 3 months. So that's why he get a 4 to 3 lakh rupees now. So means of that, how much profit we want now. So we have to keep patience. If you will not keep patience, so means of that you are destroyed. So any person in a world just they are telling that why are keeping patience. The means of that, if we are keeping patience, so for ourselves now, so we should keep patience not too much, but we should keep patience limit.
How
That's my thought.
how we can keep the patience in a
The
limit?
means of that, so any person they are keeping patience too much, so that's why their mind get confused.
If we will
And
keep the
like-
patience, so our mind will get the confusion.
Like
It
you
will
are keeping
happen.
patience on that time, while keeping patience again, you are not doing anything, but you are thinking again, so on that time your mind will get confused now.
You should overthink.
Yes, overthinking is also.
Yes, Saraswati Didi, may you able to explain me that the why the every senior is saying that we should believe on ourselves, that if we are believing on ourselves, so we can get to our success.
Yes, if we will
The only
believe on
believing is important or the more thing is important.
Yes.
both things are very important. But
So-
you also mentioned that for the human, the patience are very important.
As I
so
think that
only
the
when we will
patience is a very important matter about the faith. Because as I think that the faith is not important for the human.
faith is not important. Only just you are. Do you know
Because
that
the
how we can
everyone-
increase the faith? How
Yeah.
we can increase the faith?
My dear sister, everyone think that I have believe on myself. Okay,
Yes.
you have listened to everyone, but the everyone is not getting success. Why? Because they are getting also believe
Because
too
they are
much.
thinking that which types of the knowledge, which types of the experience I have, that is enough for reaching my destiny. Just they are thinking that the knowledge is like a sea where there is a lot of the knowledge, so only I have to collect all the things. Then I will increase my faith. But your faith will not increase. Only you need to understand that if I have that much knowledge, that is enough. Only I need to remember, I need to revise it. So we are just chasing that I have to get a lot of the information, then I will get. So at that time we are thinking that the faith is not increasing. Your faith will decreasing, not increasing. When you will do such types of the things, your faith will decrease, not increase. And as you have mentioned that the patience are more than important than the faith, so it is good.
Patience is our power, as I think.
So I have seen one person in a. I was watching the shorts. I don't know that is reality and the wrong thing, but I watched one aspirant who gave his whole attempt, and in the ending of the attempt, just he didn't qualify. So he was saying that I am belonging from very poor family. So his parents spent whole the things. Just his parents also sold the land, and they had very few land, although they sold. And he kept the patience a lot of the things. But his attempt finished, and his age also finished. So what he will do? Just he
As
kept
I
a lot
think
of the
that,
patience,
we have a
and his
lesson to-
age has also finished. So what he will
We
do?
have listened to us, sir, that matlab whatever is happening with us, that is also had better for us. Means that he is not getting to clearing, means that what he want to do, but he is not getting to it. So he can get the another thing. What
Which
is
types of the
that?
another thing?
I don't know. You only watch the short video.
What plans?
God's plans. Yes.
It's a lot.
But but only not the patience is very important. You need to think that
For completing to any kind of this work, the patience is a very important, because the while doing to any kind of the work continues on that time you begin to being the anger, as I know.
You have said one thing, that knowledge is enough. So that time arrogant one. This means
Amit Bhaiya, I would
And
like
you
to
have
say something about it. If we don't have the faith, so how can we maintain the patience? If we have the faith, so then after we will think about the patience, that if this thing will be done, so then after we should keep the patience in ourselves.
yeah.
So without faith, how can we have the patience?
Without faith, this is the very nice. Now, until or unless you will not give on yourself. Like today, you are saying, you have a good mathematics. Am I right?
Yes.
Suppose that you are a good mathematics. You have believed that I can solve any math equation. Am I right? That time you have faith as well as patience that I can solve my question very easily. So it's increase how when we have patience and the faith on yourself that I can do this work Doesn't matter which kind of the circumstance are being faced by me. It is all about to be the faith comes when we started to believe our ability that yes, I am the boss on myself, on my life. It is all about to be me versus me. I need not to be compared with anybody. That time faith comes that yes, she is very nice, she is very good girl, and she is intelligent, and he is intelligent for their self, not me. So I am embraced. I will work on myself. I will keep patience because by the patience everything can be got by us. Now attention power is decreasing day by day. That's why we are not believing ourselves. I would like to ask one major question. Everybody are sitting here, am I right? Everybody are using the social media, am I right? Instagram, Telegram, Facebook, Snapchat. Snapchat new thing which is being. So I just wanted to ask you, how much hours are you spending?
5 to
Really,
5
keeping
to
your
6.
heart, keeping your hand in your heart, and you have to reply. What did you ask?
5 to 6
5 to 6.
average time of.
Everybody,
30 minutes.
you are saying lie.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so I will agree. But here, how the faith comes. Now the previous time, the social media was not there. I agree the AI is very good for those who are using the right way. Now we are spending the 6 hours in our social media. After that, we have to believe ourselves that I can be able to sit in 6 hours for study. Not our attention has gone so far. 5 minute attention, 2 minute attention in our video. After that, we need to record. We have to sit for the study of the 6 hours. It is not possible. That's why we are not believing. And the patience that have the key that can be able to make your patience and your faith to be stay to be working on your one place. Nowadays, I will also agree that I was doing very nice. Everybody were doing very nice when they were not using the social media on that much way that which we are using. It is very harmful. That's why we are not believing. So why I have asked this question? The main motive is that question. You have to believe on yourself. You may be able to work three more than three failure. After some time, Suraj will rise. Sun will rise. You have to believe it. That
Sorry,
time
Bhaiya, you didn't given the answer of my question.
okay, you may be able to give.
No,
I didn't
I
give
would
you may
like
be
to.
able to.
I would like to
I wanted to
listen.
listen.
But
I'm
you
not
have
saying.
given
I
the
wanted to
example,
listen.
but you didn't give my answer.
I just wanted to listen. I'm agreed
I
to learn.
think patience without faith you cannot have the patience, because if you will have the patience, so you will think that something will be happen good in my life.
It is
If you are
true.
saying with your mouth that I don't have the faith in this thing, that something will be happen, although you have the patience, if you sorry, you have the faith that something will be happen good in my life.
So why we are saying that what plans is better than our plan? Why? We have faith. That's why. We are in
Yes,
this
I
world.
am saying the right
That's why I have
that
shared
thing.
this example.
Same
We
thing.
have faith. One day, अपन की life change होगी. This is everybody are
Yes.
saying. Why? Because
And
we have faith.
yes, you are right, brother.
That's why.
And
we
I
have
am
faith.
also saying that without patience we
I-
have the faith,
I just
but we
wanted to
cannot.
ask you, you are in third year of BSc. You are coming RKS Academy. Many times your patience has broken. That I will leave the RKS Academy and I will do my own job. My own field I will go. So why we have faith?
So
I also think.
as per my thinking, when you have a faith that if my senior is speaking, so definitely I will speak. So that is a faith. That is a faith. Having seen to other person, the faith is coming in yourself. That time your patience will not break. At that time, but only no one is speaking, and you are not watching to someone, and you don't have a faith. So how we can talk about the patience? So without the faith, the patience can't come. I am totally agree with the Rahul Bhaiya.
Will you explain me that what is the belief? We are believing on another, that is a belief. We are believing on ourselves, that is a belief.
Not when you are believing in yourself, but how it
So
will
many times
come.
we said that, many times you also spoke that we should trust on another.
Why we can trust on others? We
You
can trust in ourselves.
and you also told me we should trust on another. So what is the belief I want to listen?
When I will say, just I said that having seen to other, you are thinking that the person is also speaking English and the sir also taught that person. So sir is also teaching me. So definitely I will speak because I have a ability. I have a same ability, same the
You
thing. So
explained very
maybe
well
the
me about
time
the sir,
period can increase.
but I want to listen that the sir is teaching to us. So we should believe on sir. Yeah, we should believe on ourselves that the sir can teach us. Yeah, we can teach.
I think there are
So
both things
I want to
very
listen what is a
important.
belief. We are rather believing that is a belief. We are believing on ourselves that is a belief.
Both the things. You
Both
can
things.
believe just like you can believe on the God. So how we cannot believe on the Sir? If we are believing on the Sir because Sir proved, so we are watching the result. That's why we are believing. And when you will only believe on the God,
So
only Sir,
Ahmed Bhaiya
that Sir
also.
will teach me.
Ahmed,
I will
Ahmed,
not say. I will not say something.
yes.
Mandy, I want to give answer of your question. Just like you are saying that patience is greater than belief.
Yes.
Means, but it is not a correct because whenever if you will not have the patience, so you cannot be able to start any kind of work.
So I am saying about it also.
Therefore, belief is very very important. But what happened when you are getting failure? So that time patience is very important.
As I think that
So
there is
I
no any
think
kind
that
of this
both
belief in
are
the world.
equal in this situation, and it is depending on the situation that this type of situation
As you-
is being faced by you.
You are saying right, but as I think that there is no any belief in the world, which you are saying that the belief is very important for our life for getting to success. But where you keep the belief on that time means that place you will keep your ego. So better it will for your belief. The ego also provides us the many kind of powers. So as I think that there is no belief, but ego is here. If you
Yes,
are ego
but
is your,
when you are saying about the ego, so I think that ego when you think that no one is nothing, that time ego come. Otherwise, ego doesn't
So
come.
I
That
always
time
think
them
that
own means powers comes means just like you are thinking that I can do only. So that is a ego, but you are thinking that I can do. So this is not ego. So
so
if
my
you
dear
are
sister,
believing in yourself
what is
that
the
I can
ego
do,
that we are showing our ego? It is a very good, but we have to not show the another man ego which we live with us fast. Means that the ego is very important for you. Until you are not feeling, realizing that I can do the better, another so you can't do anything.
so
When you
that
will
time
race on the ground, so on that time you will have to think that I have to go very fastly better him. Then you can become the very well in the world. Then you will win in the world. If you are thinking that I will have to run only with him, so you can't do anything. You have to win, you have to think, you have to do work, you are better than me. That we totally have to realize. Your feelings should be also said that should we tell us that we are a woman, so we can do anything better than anyone. If we are watching that the whose name is a very famous advertisement and many peoples we are watching, as we all know that the Dhoni also Amit Bhaiya said that the Virat Kohli also said. We can take the example of the Virat Kohli that he always think that I have to make the century today. He also made it, but he is not thinking. He is not keeping the ego. So he can't do anything. Like a Vaibhav Survanshi, we have a very wonderful example. He always come in a ego. That time he can't. That time he do many things.
just like one thing also. No.
I think that self-confidence is important, not ego is important.
Yes.
Ego for myself, not to others.
I said, my
For
dear
myself.
sister, don't
That
see
I
me.
will show myself to myself.
Yes, the ego is important for yourself, not another.
This is not ego, this is commitment.
Yes.
Yes.
Ego is different.
It's not an ego.
Yes, you are.
Will you tell me?
If you are humiliating to
You
others,
can say attitude. You can say positive attitude. Positive attitude. You can say that anybody can give their name for like you sing ego and think positive attitude. You are saying the attitude. So it doesn't matter. It matters how to way to adapting it in our life. How to adapt it. No.
Yes.
You see, you all are listening. Male ego is different. But for myself, my ego that I will do best from yesterday. That I did not want. I do not want to make them anybody unhappy and unrespectful.
Yes.
Only I want not to do that. So that I should
Yeah.
show myself.
We are making a difference because the confidence and overconfidence cannot be same.
Yes. This is nice, my brother. You are saying right. Why it is all about to be how the perspective you are it is being written by the how is bad a man? A man who is very bad. Also, he is very useful at many times. You all listen that. He's a very bad man. But sometimes he is very useful. Why?
Yeah, I think that ego and attitude is totally different. We have a positive attitude, but we don't have an ego.
We have a
Ego is means I am a better. I can do anything. But self
overconfidence means I can do everything.
no, it's means that I am a better. I am not listen anyone. I am not think about anyone. It's a ego. But if we talk about a positive attitude, so on that time, positive attitude is said that I can do I can give my best. I can become a better person. So that time it's a positive attitude, and the ego is different and attitude is different according to me.
Suppose that you have very answer. Yeah. So suppose that you have such a kind of wonderful boat for wandering in a ocean, and it is a bad boat also. Okay, you have an ego both things. You are trying to be adapting one thing that majorly it is all about to be our boat, how to be connected. That time it is all about to be understanding. If you have a power to be getting in a positive way, that I have ego, that I will make my own boat. To be adapting
It's a positive attitude, not a ego.
for myself, how to adapt it, everything is all about. I have ego that I should learn English. For my side, not I am not saying to you. My behavior is different. For myself, he has given the name for his attitude. He don't know about it. Or
But
attitude.
just like we said that ego is very important more than the attitude. But I'm totally agree with the Metansi. Just she also mentioned that there is too much difference between attitude and the ego. Ego means that you will not bend anyhow. You are wrong, you are right, you will not bend. But attitude means that when you are right, definitely you are not bound to bend in front of anyone. But when you have a ego, so you will not bend anyhow. Totally, you know that I killed that person, although you will not accept because you have a ego. You know that I will not be proved wrong. But when you have an attitude and you know that I have done any types of the mistake, so you will bend. But you didn't do any types of the mistake, so you are not bound to bend in front of the anyone. So this is called the attitude that I have decided this thing and this is my aim. So definitely I will complete it anyhow.
So what would you like to say that we should ban anyone, befriend anyone?
Yes, when we are wrong, we know that we are wrong, so we can bend. We are not Raman, that we will not bend.
Wait. You don't have information about what is the ego. Really, you have no information. I think that you were talking about this subject, but suddenly you thought this is a main point.
This,
Yes, as per this condition, let one example we are taking. Yes, Arman was saying something. What is the ego?
Sir, as I told that the what is the ego? The ego means that, sir, I explained that the ego is very important for ourselves. Means that the while doing to any kind of this the work, the ego is a coming in our earth, so we will win. Means that I am saying that we should have to also think that we have to do better than us, and we are saying that we have to complete our work. Means that I want to tell you that if we are getting to our success, we are getting to our dreams, our target, our aim. So on that time we feel also ego. That is the ego.
I didn't understand.
Sir, I explained about ego means that the Didi is saying that we should not show the ego to another. But
What's the ego? What we should not do?
sir, we should what we feel that is the ego.
What you feel?
While doing any kind of work, and if I am doing to be better than others, so on that time we feel that is the ego.
That positive attitude that you are thinking that you have something and potential, you can do something there.
So what is the ego, sir?
That's why I want to know. Now, you were talking about your attitude. This is not, yes, listen here. Amin was saying,
Ego means all about to be pride. When we overpride ourselves, that time just comes.
Like
once again.
ego means self-pride. When we start to be pride ourselves that I am the best, nobody is better than me, and nobody can defeat me, and nobody can deny my any kind of the works. That time it may be called the ego because my dear brother and sister, now the Trump is very biggest example, which is being watched by us. He has the ego that I am not wrong, I am right. That's why he has the ego. This is all about. I have done right thing.
Nothing really more with the perspective, but
Nobody can ban it. It is all about.
she was also explaining something about it.
As per my thinking, ego means that which things you have made, and if someone will hurt that thing, so so the things will known as the ego, which things hurts your soul, and you have said the things, and someone will hurt, so it is called the ego.
Would you like to know the what is the ego?
Yes, sir.